Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll see how to use WebSockets. In the previous video, we have seen how to use a request response model, uh, request and the response. In the request response model, where we start requesting something from the server, and server will give some other response. And it is also known as stateless protocol. Like each request is a kind of a new request, and you will get the connection will get closed as soon as the response comes. So this only one way, one-to-one communication. But in this WebSockets, not one-to-one exactly. I have to say this is more like a one request, one response. That's pretty much. Whereas in the WebSockets, what happens is we to the server, connect to the server, and once we start connecting to the server, server can send events to us, and we can uh, send some events to the server, and server will process it. That is a WebSockets concept. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use that. There are 3 steps on how to use this WebSockets. One is create a WebSocket, create a WebSocket using WS library, and create an Android app. Use OK HTTP, OK HTTP to connect to socket. And once we connect to the socket, experiment with the send events. New keyboard, so yeah, let's pretty much go to this thing. So this is a library that we are going to use. This is called WS. If you just googled it, WebSocket, this is the first one that will show up. So if we read through the documentations, we'll see the simple server example. Go to the simple server. Simple server. Yeah, this is the one. Just copy paste this code. Copy, and we have to create a new which I work for CD desktop, and create a new WebSocket. And if you go to WebSocket and do npm init, make sure you're doing the npm init in the directory where you want to create this project. Set all this to defaults, keep pressing enter, then this one will eventually finish up. And yeah, our project is created right now. So I'm going to drag this project into here, WebSocket project from the desktop. I'm dragging into PS2 and don't save. Right, we have this project now. So what we should be doing is go to the terminal again and press npm install ws, which is our library. So once this completes, then create a new file, which is index.js, which is our starting file. And whatever the code that we copied before, just paste it in here. So what happening in here is we are taking that library and we are creating a new WebSocket server in port 8080. So our application will be available, our WebSocket will be available in this port. And as soon as we start connection, this callback will show up, and this ws.send will call. And as soon as we send some message, so I'm gonna write some comment. As soon as client gets connected, this callback will pop up. And if we send some message, then this callback will show up. So initially, as soon as I connect it from my Android app, this ws dot something, instead of something, we can have some simply connected. Let's shift it to the top. Okay, let it be there. And in order to know number of connections we have, we can do console.log. connections, and instead of this, we can use this variable. We can use this key which is just under the escape button and do dollar connections. We have to create this variable now, where connections is equal to, initially it's 0. As soon as the connection happens, increment it, connections plus plus. So this all will make sense once we start connecting to the server. Let's start creating the Android app. So I have this basic Android app. I thought not to waste your time. Create new Android app from the Android Studio and go to the activity main.xml. Create one button and create one text view. And this text view should be just below the button. And I named it as connect socket. So later it where button again connecting with IDs and button dot set on click listener. As soon as we have the set on click listener, we have to connect to the WebSocket. Alt and enter, create this function. And if we go to this build.gradle app module, then what you have to do is okay HTTP library. Okay HTTP library supports WebSocket, so we have to get it, which is available in this website. Go to the releases and copy, paste it here. Right, sync now. And in the manifest, make sure you're using internet permissions and also uses clear text traffic is equal to true. This is for in case, as we don't have the HTTPS in here, we have to use it for sure. Clear text traffic is HTTP. And I mean the clear data, not encrypted data. Now, val client is equal to some variable client is equal to okay HTTP client. Okay, HTTP client and client dot new WebSocket. New WebSocket needs a request and it needs a listener. Let's create the request first. The request can be val request is equal to request from okay HTTP library dot builder and dot URL. URL, as we have seen in the previous video, it should be 10.0.2.2 instead of the local host, as we are testing it on the emulator. Now the port is 8080, right? And we are on the WebSocket. So WS colon, right? And dot build. In the client dot new WebSocket, use the request. And we also need a listener. For the listener, let's create a new file, which can be my WebSocket listener. And it should be extending WebSocket listener. Yeah, right. Use my WebSocket listener. Right, this one should do, and let us take it in a variable if we want to send any events. Right, that's pretty much. And let's run this Android app before see what happens in here. Nothing will happen as soon as we click this connect socket button, as though we are connecting it, but we haven't run this backend till now. Let us run it, which is node app.js. Sorry, node index.js. So from my expectations, as soon as I connect to this client, I should be getting this console.log connections and one. Let us see if that's the case. Yeah, see this connections one is showed up, and also I am sending a connected status. So I need to pick this status in my Android app. How do I do that? In the on socket listener, we'll do on open, on connection open. This one will show. So right now we can just log it, log.I, or we'll show it in a text view. Text view is not available here, so we have to write a callback, uh, something like Kotlin callback. It's an interface callback, and better naming is socket callback. Socket callback, and it will take a message fun on message, which is message and a string. So in the main activity, let us extend this and implement the function. So we are implementing on message function, and here we can use the text view dot text is equal to message, right? And we also have to pass that callback to here. Is this and my socket listener may callback, callback, callback. So as soon as we get this, then we'll do callback dot on message response dot to string. Right. So my expectation is as soon as we run it, right now we should be seeing that message. There is some error. Yeah. We should see a message here right now. Connect socket. Oh, the previous connection didn't exit, so the connection is true, and the message didn't show up yet. Why we have to debug? Console.log ws.send connected will send the connected, and I guess it should be appearing in the on message received. On message and callback dot on message is text. Connection screen and it didn't show up yet. What am I doing wrong? Okay, let's try sending some connections. We'll come back to it. WS dot send bam. Socket. Even messages are not reading fast. Yeah, Fonda has connection. Yeah, connecting it properly. That's a keep getting increased. Yeah, done. We received something like BAM, probably just a matter of you know. And coming to my handler dot looker dot get looker dot post. Maybe the message is error. It's just that I'm not on the main thread. That's the issue. Uh, so yeah, we got the connected, and once we send some message, then we are also getting receive it back. So there's only one time connection. So if I do something like ws dot so set timeout or set interval of uh, a callback for every 500 milliseconds. What you can do, ws dot send some message. Let's see. Let's close this and start again. Node.Js. And let's also close the Canada again. Connect socket. As soon as I connect socket, some message showed up. Yeah, for every 500 milliseconds, that message keeps sending up. Okay, let me also use a variable. Where I is equal to 0, I plus plus, and we'll do some message. Let us try. No error means good sign. Connected, some message 1, some message 2, some message 3. So we can keep sending these messages from the backend. It's not just about the simple use case. If these sockets get connected, we can send some probably some push notifications, whatever. This is how it is, WebSockets. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This can be a long video, but I messed up some things and I have learned, you have learned. Yeah. See you some another video, and if you guys learned something on this video, then hit that like button.